Good morning, students. This is your teacher Neelam Elawat, and today we'll start our revision lectures, right? We will revise our chapters, and I hope everybody of you have written your blueprint well in your diary. Students, if you haven't, please write your blueprint in your science notebook. And do write your syllabus also. And start your preparations as well. We have sent the date sheet also. So date wise, or you can say be particular for your exams. We will have the exams certainly, right? So there is no doubt about it. And today we'll start revising with our chapter 1, matter in our surroundings. So those students who have joined me late, right? This is really beneficial for them. Those who have come late, those who have started the classes, attending the classes late. So this is particularly for them. Right, everyone? So be particular regarding the revision process, right? I'll try to cover the maximum then. I'll be touching the main points of the chapter so that you can easily revise. Okay, dear students? So shall we revise now? Let's start. Very good. Now, this chapter basically deals with, we'll be talking about a brief outline, right? So this chapter, name of the chapter that is we have is the matter in our surroundings. And it will talk about the physical nature of the matter, that is your matter is made up of tiny particles, then the characteristics of the metal, and there is 3 states of matter: solid, liquid and gas. Then we'll be discussing some properties of solid, liquid and gas, and the following activities we'll be doing, right everyone? Like we'll identify shape and volume of liquids, gases, then we will talk about the compressibility of different materials. We will observe the diffusion of gases. Then we will observe diffusion of liquids. So all these things, they are very, very important. And you should read each and every activity which is there in your NCERT. I hope every one of you have a book now. So you start underlining the important points in the book. Start learning the question answers. Okay, everyone? Then we'll talk about the third topic, that is, can matter change state? Like as we know that there are 3 states of matter: solid, liquid and gas. So can they change their state from solid to liquid or gas into liquid? So, or right? Then we'll talk about the effect of temperature, right? Now coming to, just look at the diagrams. I have put some pictures for you on the diagram. Just look at your slides, right? You can see the clothes, some materials which are there. There is chair, there is sofa, right? There is some lemon, you have a knife, you're washing your hands, you're drinking water, right everyone? Then you are having a child with a burger, then a girl is meditating, and then the child is playing with new clothes. Just imagine, just look at these all examples. Do you think these all require some place to kept? They require space to be, they are needed to be kept. Do we require some space for keeping the clothes, for chair, sofa, lemon? When you sit, do you require some space? Yes. So all these substances, they are example of matter. So matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. So what is matter, dear students? Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. Now then we'll talk about the 3 states of matter. There are 3 states of matter: solid, liquid and gas. Okay. And your 3 states of matter, they are all made up of, you can see that in case of solid, the particles are so closely packed with each other. Okay. They are closely packed into each other. Liquids, the particles, they have a more space between the particles. There you have a maximum space between the gases. So you can easily look into the arrangement of particles in solid, liquid and gas, right everyone? So there are 3 states of matter: solid, liquid, gas. And solid can be changed into liquid. Liquid can also be changed into gas. So these states, they are interconvertible into one another. Now we can talk about the nature of matter based on the properties and its composition, right? There are 2 things. One, we can talk about the properties, that is, what are the properties of solids, liquid and gases. Same way, their composition, what are they made up of. Then suppose we have a beaker and we have a sugar. So if we dissolve 1 spoon of sugar in the water and we mark this level. Just suppose, let's suppose this is 50 ml. Okay, dear students, let's have another color. Let's suppose this is 50 ml, and if we add 1 spoon of sugar into 50 ml of water, do you think the level of water will increase? No, the level of water will not increase. So this indicates that the sugar, it occupies the space between the particles of the water, right? Sugar occupies the space between the particles of water, and thus it dissolves into the water. Okay, so level of water will not increase. The volume of water will not increase. Next, coming to the characteristics of the particles matter. This is very, very important, dear students. You should focus on this. So these are the characteristics of particles of matter. So we'll discuss it. First, the particles, every matter is made up of tiny particles. See, these are the particles. So every matter is made up of very, very tiny particles. So the particles of matter are very, very small. And the particles of matter, they have space between them. Right, everyone? Particles of matter have space between them. Then particles of matter are continuously moving. Right? Particles of matter are continuously moving. Clear? And the particles of matter, they attract each other. So basically we have 4 properties. First, the particles of matter are very, very small. Second, the particles of matter have space between them. Third, the particles of matter are continuously moving. Fourth, the particles of matter, they attract each other. Right? So these are very, very important. You must learn these properties. Now, as I was telling you that there are 3 states of matter. Right, everyone? What are these states? Solid, liquid, and gas. Okay, everyone? This is solid, liquid, and gas. Other than this, there are 2 more states. One is a plasma. One is plasma, and second is Bose, Einstein. Second is Bose, Einstein, condensate. Bose, Einstein, condensate. Bose, Einstein, condensate. Okay, everyone? So we basically have 5 states of matter: solid, liquid, gas, plasma, and Bose, Einstein, condensate, right? But we generally only talk about solid, liquid, and gases, right? You see, I've shown all the 3 states of water only. Ice is again water. This is again water, and then when we keep a pan having water on the gas and we heat it, then your water changes into water vapors. Okay. Now let's compare the 3 states of matter. Let's compare them. So this is the property. Okay, and then we'll be discussing solid, liquid, and gas. So what do you mean by a solid? Solid means it is a form of matter which has structural rigidity. Rigidity means they have a fixed shape and size. Okay, they are rigid. They will not change their shape very, very easily. Right, everyone? Liquid is a substance that flows very easily, and it has a definite volume but does not have any permanent shape. Gas refers to a state of matter but do not have any fixed shape. It does not have any fixed size, and it will completely fill the vessel in which it is kept. Second is shape and volume. So solids have fixed shape and volume. Liquids, they do not have a fixed shape. They only take the shape of the container, but they have a fixed volume. They do not have fixed shape and volume. Okay. Next is the energy. So this is for solids, this is for liquids, and this is for gases, dear students. I hope you're revising with me. Yes, okay, I'm getting your responses. Fine. So energy is lowest. Liquids have medium energy and the gases have highest energy. Compressibility. Solids cannot be compressed. Right? Solids cannot be compressed. Only one example is there, that is your sponge. It can be compressed. Right? Sponge can be compressed. Liquids, they are nearly difficult to compress, but yes, gases can be compressed very, very easily. Okay. Arrangement of molecules. The arrangement of molecules in solids is regular and they are closely arranged. Right? They are randomly arranged and they are random and more sparsely arranged. Fluidity means the tendency to flow. What is fluidity? The tendency to flow. So, solids they cannot flow. Liquids they flow, but the maximum tendency to flow is in gases. So, gases have highest fluidity. Then is the motion. Solids they cannot move. Liquids they move. Gases they are free to move. They can move in all possible directions. Right everyone? They can move in all possible directions. Then the force of attraction. In case of solids, it is maximum. Force of attraction is medium. Force of attraction is minimum. Sound speed. Sound travels fastest in solids. Okay, dear students, sound travels fastest in solids. It is little bit less slower in case of liquids and it is slowest in case of gases. Then solids, we don't need any container to store solids. Okay, हमें solids को store करने के लिए किसी particular चीज़ की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती. In case of liquids, we require a container to store a liquid. Gases again, we require a container. So in liquids and gases, a container is required to store them. But in case of solids, we do not require any storage. Okay, everyone? Right. I hope this is clear. Yes. So first of all, you will revise this much of the topic, right? You will revise the questions related with this. And secondly, today I'll be posting your sample paper. So you will complete first 15 questions. Okay, dear students, first 10 questions, they are MCQs, right? So you just have to write A, B, C, D. Okay, everyone? So you will revise this much of the chapter and then you will revise the 15, you can say you will complete first 15 questions of the sample paper and you will send your work to me. Okay, everyone? So I hope you will be revising, you will be focusing in your studies and please, it's my request, please follow your date sheet. Right, everyone? Okay, so that's all from my side for today. Bye, everyone.